Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NWA Worldwide. I'd like to welcome our newest station in our huge syndication list, WHOT in Atlanta, and Bert Prentice with me.
And I'm the reason we're on in Atlanta. You know, they call it Hot Atlanta because Bert Prentice, the manager to the stars, puts the hot in Hot Atlanta. And we'll be coming to the metro area every Saturday night real soon. So get ready, honey. Peachtree Street, when I get to town, it'll never be the same again.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, being led to the ring by the diva of the NWA, Miss Savannah from Sykeston, Missouri, Big Bully Douglas.
What a lousy wrestling announcer. He should have announced the diva at 115 pounds. Bully's telling him.
And his opponent from Dallas, Texas, please welcome Cassidy O'Reilly.
The professional pest of professional wrestling. There's old Lee Tidwell, the announcer, getting out of the ring. That tennis shoe wearing, toupee wearing, great announcer of ours. Like I was just saying, Lee, you're the best announcer of professional wrestling. Take it away.
Well, I appreciate it, Bert. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NWA Worldwide. What a show we got for you today. In the ring, the former NWA North American Heavyweight Champion, Big Bully Douglas, with a big hip toss on the original hot shot, Cassidy O'Reilly. And O'Reilly and Air Paris, your man, I guess you would say, Bert, having that little vendetta with each other ever since Air Paris turned his back on him in Fairview, Tennessee.
When the hell are you going to introduce me?
I thought you did. You were talking when I got over here. I figured you already introduced yourself.
Whatever.
The man that needs no introduction, Mr. Bert Prentice.
The manager to the stars. I tell you what, though, I'm excited. In fact, I asked to be on the show today, and that old coot Eddie Marlin, who don't pay anyway, said yes. It's the premiere show in WHOT. Hot Atlanta's 34.
I like Atlanta.
Woo!
Sound like Ashley in Fairview.
I tell you what, Atlanta will never be the same when I'm done, honey.
Arm dragged by Big Bully Douglas, the diva, Miss Savannah, in his corner.
Big Bully Douglas, a former NWA North American Heavyweight Champion, beat the Colorado Chump Kid. And, of course, I'm sure they'll be seeing him later in the show. But all you folks in Atlanta, we can't wait to get down there. I spent the week down there. They love me in Atlanta.
Oh, do they now?
Oh, yes, they do.
Okay, I can see that.
I'll tell you where they don't like me and where I hate them even worse is at Cornelia. Have you ever been to Cornelia?
No, I have not.
Oh, my. Talk about the armpit of the nation.
Cornelia? Now, the NCW Arena, I've heard that's a very nice place.
Woo! You like wrestling in a barn, you're going to be there tonight. Also, place even worse is the Grand Slam building in Columbia, Tennessee.
Isn't that where they have, like, batting cages?
Woo! I was there last Saturday. Eddie Marlin's really picking some winners. And tonight, I'm going to Clarksville, Tennessee.
Clarksville, JC Building, down by the river, fairground.
Yeah, I know. First time ever in Clarksville. We're going to have a good time. But you fans at Clarksville, first time NWA's ever been there, come on out. I'd love to see you. I hope the women have teeth in Clarksville.
That would be nice. Big Bully Douglas complaining that Cassidy O'Reilly pulled his hair. The referee checking with the crowd, and, of course, they didn't see it.
I was in Columbus, Tennessee. Was it Columbus? Columbia at Grand Slam last Saturday. They have the ugliest women and children I have ever seen in my entire life. I am telling you.
Some people have girlfriends or wives that live in Columbia and probably take personal offense to what you're saying.
I'd rather French kiss a moose on Main Street at high noon than even be around them Columbia people. My God. Oh, it's awful.
Just because.
Lee, you got to go one time to Columbia Grand Slam, I'm telling you.
Just because the biggest thing
the women wear high heels and socks. I mean, it's just awful.
Just because the biggest thing Columbia, Tennessee is known for is donkeys don't mean nothing. Drop kick there by O'Reilly. Big Bully Douglas exiting the ring under the bottom rope. Going to the diva, asking for her advice. She don't know anything.
Cassidy O'Reilly was a 1995 Rookie of the Year. He's out of Monroe, Louisiana. Got a heck of a following, I'll give him that. But he's not in the league of any of my guys like Air Paris or New South or any folks not even close to that caliber. And Barry Houston, I have a little issue with you, if you will. We'll be discussing about later on in the show also.
Barry Houston out of Miami, Florida, later on in the show. Big Bully Douglas, big boot to the gut there on Cassidy O'Reilly, and a big forearm shot to the back. Backs O'Reilly into the ropes and whips him across. O'Reilly comes up. Total penetration right there.
Well, that's it. 1, 2, 3. Come on, Bully, cover him.
Bully Douglas wasting way too much time and decides to put a little bit more punishment there on Cassidy O'Reilly, just stomping away on him and going for the choke instead of the pin. The referee finally starting the 5 count. Bully breaks at 4.
Well, Tina just handed me a note and said tonight is a TV taping in Clarksville. Did you know that?
Yes.
They're bringing the TV cameras to Clarksville, Tennessee?
The Clarksville, Tennessee, yes.
Okay.
Big Bully Douglas in control of the original hot shot, Cassidy O'Reilly, former NWA North American Tag Team Champion with his then partner, Air Paris.
And then I know we're in the lovely Bowling Green, Kentucky tomorrow night.
I like Bowling Green. Silverado rocks.
Bowling Green, Kentucky tomorrow night.
They got good hamburgers there.
Sweet and Sassy be taking on the Colorado Kid and Chris Harris.
Don't like Sweet and Sassy.
And we get revenge on Cassidy O'Reilly tomorrow night in Bowling Green. That'll be worth the trip.
Now, fans, we're going to have to take a quick commercial break. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Fans, welcome back to the show. Big Bully Douglas still taking it to the original hot shot, Cassidy O'Reilly. Douglas just picks up O'Reilly and slams him down to the mat. Now going up to the second rope here. Get a little springboard action and a big splash off the second rope. Goes for the pin. The referee, Eric, kicks over and a 2 count. Cassidy's foot up on the rope, breaks the count.
What a chicken. Now that's a coward's way out if I've ever seen it. You don't see a real professional wrestling star use that.
What's wrong with putting your foot on the rope?
Foot on the bottom rope.
And a big low blow there by Douglas as the referee was looking at the crowd, didn't even see it. That would have been an instant disqualification.
If you can't kick out, party needs to be over. Talking about the party being over, what about those Tennessee Titans?
That was a yard from winning the Super Bowl. I don't call that very bad.
Oh, whatever. A loser is a loser, honey.
Douglas misses off the top. Cassidy O'Reilly whips him into the ropes, comes off with a big clothesline, just takes Douglas down. O'Reilly now getting his second win. Backs him into the ropes now. Big chop there. Backs him into the corner for another chop. Takes him and whips him all the way across the ring into the corner. Here comes Cassidy. The big cartwheel somersault there.
You know, I have an issue now with Eddie Marlin, too. He's making us work in Kentucky on Fridays, Georgia on Saturdays in Tennessee, Sundays back in Bowling Green. I mean, I hope there's raises in store for everybody.
And a 3 count there. The winner, Cassidy O'Reilly, over the former North American champion. Now, it looked like Big Bully kicked out, but the referee.
Yeah, but watch this, fans. Help's on its way.
Cassidy now doing his little strut in the ring. And here comes Air Paris in the ring with a chair. Cassidy O'Reilly has no IDs there and whops him in the back. The bell's ringing now. Big chair shot over the head. Paris just taking it to Cassidy O'Reilly. Here comes Bert Prentice in the ring.
That's me.
To help out his man, Air Paris. Paris now, big chair across the head of Cassidy O'Reilly, trying to scramble his brains. Paris taking a little bit of boots to him. Here comes Paris and Bert Prentice both just beating the fire out of him.
But see, for you folks in Atlanta who haven't seen the show, today's the first day. Cassidy O'Reilly has been that was pretty. Was interfering in our matches, Lee, for about 8 weeks.
How's he been?
Always messing up the ending of our matches, so we're just trying to pay him back here a little bit.
For you folks in Atlanta, Cassidy O'Reilly never interfered in one of Air Paris' matches.
Oh, don't lie to the people in Atlanta. They're good folks.
But I'm not lying, Bert. He never interfered. Bert Prentice now trying to bust an eardrum, smacking him in the ear, just throws him down.
Well, he's a punk. We got to pay him back. He really, folks, have been interfering for weeks and weeks, and this was payback day for Cassidy O'Reilly.
Paris and Prentice now discussing strategy here. Paris goes over and picks up the chair again. Come on now, this is insane.
Air Paris, every teenager's heartthrob, I tell you what. They're wet. Ooh, yes.
Prentice holding the legs down of Cassidy O'Reilly as Air
I
Paris
heard his elbow crack on that one.
Just whacks him with the chair, and another one right across the back. Cassidy O'Reilly broke his collarbone in Shelbyville, Tennessee. This can't help too much.
Let's go to an interview. I think it's even me.